Have you ever wondered with the millions YouTubers are making, why don't TV shows like The Office or Parks and Rec come onto YouTube for free? There's already plenty of mainstream content from TV being uploaded onto YouTube from its creators like the Got Talent series. America's Got Talent has their own YouTube channel with 14.1 million subscribers, pulling in over 100 million views per month during seasons. Same thing with Britain's Got Talent and recently Australia's Got Talent. Other TV shows like Gordon Ramsay, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, and countless others have capitalized on this opportunity as well. And what about all the news platforms? CNN, Fox News, NBC. But then why haven't we seen full-fledged TV shows come onto the platform? The first thought that comes to mind is cost. They probably can't make as much money on YouTube as they do on the major networks. But this is not necessarily true. If this was the case, then how are all these channels posting on YouTube? They would surely be losing millions of dollars if it was much less profitable to post on YouTube. On top of that, ABC has already proven this model on their own website. If you go to abc.go.com, you can actually watch most of their shows for free, from Shark Tank and The Good Doctor to newer shows like Stumptown. The episodes do get released a week later and you do have to sit through commercials, but in the end, considering that they have been doing this for quite a while now, they have proven that it is still profitable. Now of course, posting on YouTube would also mean sharing profits with YouTube, but as these are large corporations, I'm sure they could cut a deal with YouTube and also get sponsorships and make it possible. Let's take a look at America's Got Talent again. In season 13, they had 16 episodes which averaged 9.5 million views each, totaling to about 152 million views. On YouTube, not even full episodes, but single acts are able to garner as many views as the entire season did on TV. Furthermore, a single video like this would generate several hundreds of thousands of dollars, possibly even over $1 million off of a single act. This is oftentimes how much money full episodes make on TV, and did I mention that this is simply off of AdSense alone? Granted, these don't happen all the time, but this showcases the money-making potential on YouTube. So hopefully that's enough evidence to show that a lack of many shows on YouTube is not because of lack of revenue potential from the platform. See, to understand why TV shows don't come onto YouTube, we have to first understand how they are funded. First, when a TV show idea is created, it is pitched to TV networks, and then if a TV network agrees to pay for production, then they have certain rights to the show, or exclusivity may be part of the deal. And then, these TV networks are pitched to TV providers like Dish and DirecTV, who have to pay these networks to offer these networks and these shows to their customers. So, the TV networks like ABC and NBC not only make money off of ads in their shows, but also from TV providers paying them. In fact, they actually make the majority of their money, around 60%, from the providers and only around 40% from the ads. As we just discussed, this entire money could be made and even more on YouTube. But here's the thing, TV providers have been struggling over the past decade, especially with the rise of Netflix. For instance, Dish lost 920,000 subscribers in just 2018 alone, and their stock price has over halved in the past 5 years. And it's pretty much the same story with other TV providers as well. DirecTV lost 2.377 million subscribers between Q1 of 2017 and Q1 of 2019. So clearly, they need all the shows they can get to keep as many subscribers as possible. As a result, sure, they must be paying more to networks, but that's not the biggest factor. Rather, the main factor is that their payments are less and less viewer-based. Generally, TV providers pay networks a flat fee plus a price per viewer. However, as subscribers are leaving in a hurry, these providers are willing to pay a much higher flat fee to keep networks with them. In fact, these fees are starting to make up the majority of the 60% income that TV networks get from providers. So sure, NBC could go post their shows on YouTube for free and garner a much larger audience than these TV providers' dying audience would provide, and potentially make a lot more money as well. But this would rely on their TV shows actually performing well. On the other hand, TV providers are basically paying these networks to simply stay with them. It doesn't matter how good their shows are or how many viewers they're pulling, these networks are getting a guaranteed payment. In the TV industry, high-funded hype shows often fail and low-funded unpopular shows blow up. It's hard to predict which will do well, and networks know this as well. So, instead of letting their revenue be determined by how popular they are with the audience, they decide to stick with the TV providers for as long as they can. Furthermore, shows that have come onto YouTube have high clickbait potential. America's Got Talent is able to milk the YouTube algorithm with highly intriguing titles and thumbnails. Their success isn't dependent on other episodes or acts. If one act pulls off an unimaginable feat, they just drove tens of millions of viewers onto their channel. If another act miserably fails, they may drive even more views onto their channel. Same thing with news networks. They can simply put "Trump did blank," whether good or bad, and expect millions of views. However, if the pilot episode of The Office does bad on YouTube, NBC would be screwed for the entire season in terms of funding. Furthermore, this content isn't as clickbaitable. Other than some Michael Scott memes that could go viral, most of the viewer base would be people invested in the series. AGT and news networks don't need you to be invested in their series to click on any one of their videos, but ABC and NBC do. And that is why full-fledged TV shows aren't available on YouTube. While they could make more money, 100% of their income would be based on the performance of their series and there would be no safety net. While this works great for certain shows, it isn't the best option for all shows. But considering the growing trends on YouTube and downward trends with TV providers, it's only a matter of time before networks switch as well. They may not go to YouTube, but there's a good chance they will post on their own websites with ads. At the same time though, with blockbuster films like Terminator coming to YouTube for free, it's just a matter of time before these shows also come to YouTube. But that's just what I think. What do you guys think? Make sure to comment that down below. Also, if you guys like this video, then make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more questions just like this one answered logically. But until then, I'm Hari, and I'll see you guys on the next one.